Marshmallow Fanboy back with another review, this time for Thor Love and Thunder's main villain Gorr, with the Necro Sword and a Korg Build-A-Figure piece. This character, look at that artwork, it's great artwork. Uh, I I super enjoyed the movie. I'm pretty easy to make happy with the Marvel movies. I'm happy they're doing them, and I thought that the ending was rough, but in the comic book, there's it sort of happens that way, and then she still comes back. That's kind of a rule, is death isn't ever permanent in the Marvel universe. So we have that to look forward to, but we also have this brand new sort of anomalous character, Love, who it's a brand new character, and that character looks like she's more or less permanent and paired up with Thor. So that's pretty exciting to see what happens next, and to see who else she interacts with in the Marvel universe. And when Jane is resurrected eventually, I expect she will be. It'll be fun to see that interaction happen again. So let's take this. That was enough. That was enough talking. That was a ton of talking. So let's open this thing up and see what we've got. Okay, now that Gorr's out, let's take a closer look at him. Plus the almost completed Korg. The leg comes with his right leg comes with Gorr, which has double joints. And then, oh, wow, I tore that right off, didn't I? I think whatever happens at the factory to attach these legs, they do a better job than I do with the Build-A-Figures. But so far, so good. Very cool. It's got the great likeness, which is neat. Let me adjust the light source so I can get some, so you can see his eyes a little bit. There we go. Very nice. So let me put him aside so I don't tear off his leg again. Let's focus on Gorr and the Necro Sword. The first note is that the Necro Sword could do real world damage. That thing is solid as a toothpick. Like, it's, you could probably bend it if you gave it some force, but I don't recommend you stab your kid brother with it, because I don't know if it could actually do damage. But that thing's a pretty hefty. It's a hefty piece. I mean, you could bend it, but look at that. It's a kind of vicious weapon, but it's solid, and I like that for the Necro Sword, because you can use the Necro Sword with other characters, maybe. I mean, it is a Marvel Universe relic, and, I could see Doctor Doom or somebody else wielding it, somebody who has maybe a little bit of mystical protection. The arms have a lot of detailing on them from the movie. The scars, or I don't know what these are. I don't know. They match what he had in the movie. He was he was scarred up quite a bit by his experiences in the desert and thing, and his face has a lot of detail to it, a lot of great detail to it. It's hard to recognize Batman under all of that makeup, but he's a good actor. So the head, see, moves up. He can look up a little bit. He can look down a lot of it. So the cape comes off if you take his head off. Maybe the cape is more for his post transformation, and I can't remember if maybe it was just the robe during the first part of the movie, and then he had the cape when he was fully powered. I'm not sure. The head goes all the way around. I'm not going to turn it all the way around, but see, the arm goes all the way around. Let's see. Does he have any? Nope, just a regular joint. No butterfly joint in there, but the ball joint and bicep swivel is there. Double elbows, which is nice. See if I can do the, yeah, there we go. He's like, I can't hear you. Can you please speak up? I can't quite understand you. I don't know why I did that voice. That's not how he sounds at all. Oh, look, I think there's a hinge in his neck. Maybe the whole thing comes down. No, I was imagining that. Okay, yeah, I was imagining that. See, the hands rotate around. The hands have, well, not on this side, a little bit on the back, and the fingertips are black, just like in the movie to show the influence of the Necrosword. But of course, the fist has them too on the other hand, where he holds the Necrosword. So that's a nice touch. There's a waist swivel. This is way too close. I'm not sure why I'm so close to the camera on this. Let me look here. So there we go. Let's see. Hinge. Not hinge, just a swivel, but it does have a crunch to it. Still really close. Why is that so close? No, this works. Okay. Just going to back it all the way off to over here and get it a little bit more in front. There we go. Okay. So, let's see, the leg situation is blocked mostly by the, I don't know what you call it, the frocks, but it essentially has the same stuff. Let's see, there is a thigh swivel. I don't know if the double knees. I don't know if this cape cloak thing messes with it. No, that's still really good if you wanted him flying through the air or something like that. And also the feet have the hinge, and then they have the ball, so or the swivel. So it has a hinge and it has a swivel. So you get a little bit. It's still hard to stand him up, and of course, as I say that now, it's super easy for some reason. But it doesn't stay sort of up for long. And with the sword is a solid chunk. It's real light, but I don't have any real doubt that you put it in his hand and it unbalances him. So that is Gorr. Gorr is a great addition to the collection. Spoiler alert, he dies at the end of the movie, but I think it was a great one movie thing, and his daughter is still out there, so it's nice to have this piece. Be nice to have both of them posed together at some point, though I know she wasn't in a great condition at the beginning of the movie when her character passes. Also, I don't know if you can see all the detail on the sword, but the sword has a lot of detail on it. Just a lot of detail. And one of the rare occasions where I'm like, I don't recommend a wash for that. I just, because the sword was just super black and really cool, and it should stay that way. But that's it. That is my review of Gorr. Very cool. Go and get him. Until next time, enjoy your toys.